Hey man, I'm Jusko from ProudMoney.com. Barclays is totally f***ing with me, and in this video I'm going to tell you how, but first I'm going to ask you to please subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not already. And if you have already, I thank you for doing so. So this is a ridiculous story, but it is just too ridiculous not to share. It's really not a big deal, so no one needs to go crazy on me in the comments. But Barclays kind of in with me a little bit. So back in, I don't know, November or December or something like that, Barclays sent me a letter telling me that if I did not use my NFL credit card anymore, that they were going to close it down. And I don't know why I even got the card to begin with, to be honest with you. And so I let them close it down. I hadn't used it for a long time, inactivity, blah, blah, blah. And so they closed it and I was fine with it. And you know, I just didn't think about it anymore. But then in January, I get this letter from Barclays, and in it they say, we have recently identified an error in which we did not give you the correct number of points, and so we have recalculated your points and they're going to be credited to you in the next 1 to 2 statement periods. And I thought to myself, well, that's weird because I'm pretty sure they closed that card, didn't they? So I thought to myself, whatever, we'll just see what happens. Well, then the next month I get a statement for this credit card that I was pretty sure is closed, and I look at it and sure enough, not only do I not have any balance, but I don't have any credit line. However, I have been credited with 108 points, but my total points balance is 0. So a letter in January to tell me that they miscalculated, a statement in February to show me exactly how many points they did miscalculate, give me the points, and then immediately take them away because the account is closed. But in neither of these letters do they actually say, or in this statement, your account is closed and this is why we took the points away. They just give both of these things without any real explanation as to why the balance is 0. Now, I'm smart enough to understand why, but I called in anyway just to make sure, because then I'm thinking, well, maybe the account's still open and I don't understand exactly what's going on here. But then I get the person on the phone and she essentially confirms that the account is closed and that's why my points were taken away. But you know how those customer service people are. You get them on the phone and they don't want to have any controversy. They don't want you to scream at them. So while you're asking the question, they kind of tap dance around the answer, because I'm saying, so these 108 points, I'm not getting them because the account is closed, right? And she said, well, you know, in order for you to actually get any rewards, you would have to meet a certain threshold, blah, 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 blah. And she was going on and on. I'm like, yeah, I get that. I know that. But just tell me that you gave me these points from an error that was your company's error, and now you've taken them away because the account is closed, even though the account was closed before the error was actually found. All right, I'm just getting worked up for dramatic effect. Obviously, this isn't a big deal. 108 points would be worth about $1 in rewards, so sacrificing those rewards, really not a big deal to me. Although you could imagine maybe Barclays did this same exact thing to like 2 million people and got to keep that $1 in rewards from all of them. It's like that movie Office Space, I think that's what it's called, where they take like the fractions of a cent from like a million different transactions and make themselves super rich. Anyway, doesn't matter. So this isn't a big deal, but I thought it was interesting that Barclays has to generate all this paper to tell me there's an error and then give me a statement just to show me that they gave me the points that were their error, but I'm not going to get them because of the fact that you already know it all. I still think they're fine with me.